What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about, if you're a car photographer, how you can get access to supercars just like this. So let's roll that intro and get into it. That is right. Today we are talking about supercars and how you as a car photographer can get access to these cars, be able to shoot these cars, drive them, and enjoy them as often as I get to. Today we have this insane 2023 Corvette Z06. This thing has been so fun. I've had it all day just to drive around and enjoy, and it's been such an incredible experience. Just look at that insane V8 right there, that LT6 hand-built 5.5 liter, the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 ever made. And this thing just looks so good in this like pearlescent grayish tan bluish color. It's just a very beautiful color. But we'll enjoy the Corvette a little bit more, but today we have to talk about how you can get access to shoot cars like this. I think first and foremost about how to gain access to cool cars like this and supercars like this is, one, you just gotta start. You gotta start taking photos of cars that aren't supercars. I started, my very first photo shoot was with a 2011 Mustang, and then I did a Subaru WRX after that, and then I did another Subaru, and you just have to shoot these normal cars before you can ever get access to cars like this. The reason is because the people that own cars like these need to see that you actually know what you're doing and that you can hone your skills enough so they can trust you to take really good pictures of these cars. And it's also the same with companies and brands. They aren't gonna pay you hundreds of dollars to shoot for them if they don't know that you can take good photos. And the way you learn how to take good photos is by working with cars that maybe not be supercars. They're still awesome cars. They're still somebody's cars that they absolutely love. And so there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't instantly go up to fun supercars just right out the gate unless you're super lucky. Start off, just get going, hone in your skills a bit, and just shoot almost every car, because the thing is, you need to learn how to accentuate the angles of every car and show off what the cool aspects of it, because every car is different. And so if you can show off a Subaru looking cool, then you can show off a Z06 looking cool, you can show off a Ferrari looking cool, you can show off a Lambo looking cool. So that's tip number one, is just shoot and just hone in your skills. So my next tip on this would be network. Networking is the biggest thing that you need to do for your success as a photographer, or just with any business in general, but also gaining access to cars like this. If you don't go out and talk to people, gain their trust, become friends with them, just actually like getting to know people and talk to them and growing your network, you're never gonna have access to these things. I have access to this car just because I know the owner. He's come out to Cars and Coffee. We're in a big group chat together with a ton of other car drivers, and he knows that, one, like my first tip, he knows I take good photos, and we started talking about what he wants done with this car. And so now I have access to it and I get to drive it because I networked and I worked hard and got my skills to where he trusts me to take good photos and videos of the car. So tip two is network. And along the line of networking is also, network with other photographers. A lot of times, like, some people that I know don't have access to these cars, but because they've talked to me and we've become friends, I let them come along to do photo shoots with cars like this and give them access. And it might be their first supercar that they've ever had the chance to shoot. But then if they can prove that they can take photos of that, then that might help them get other opportunities to shoot other supercars. So you always got to share the opportunities that you get, I think. And I don't like gatekeeping my opportunities that I get. I love sharing the cars that I get the opportunity to see. So yeah, reach out to other photographers and build, again, network with them, and just see if you can tag along for a shoot or two, either just to shadow them and stuff, and then that gives you a chance to network with the owners, which also then their word of mouth can network to other people. But then you can also network with the other photographers too. So keep networking, but ask other photographers if you can maybe tag along. But also don't just tag along and expect them just to give you like free access to shoot. Offer to help. Offer if they need help like setting up the shoot, need help with their gear, prepping stuff. There's things like, just see what you can do to be helpful and to justify your time being there. Because like, as much as we always want to be just like, yeah, like, come on, like, sometimes when there's a lot of people in the way of photo shoots, it can kind of like make it busy. So if you can make yourself helpful with the shoot, then that inclines somebody so much more to invite you along with the shoot and bring you along and then give you access to cool stuff like this. So yeah, it's just ask what you can do to be helpful, and then be appreciative of the opportunity too. If someone invites you along with their photo shoot, they're going out of their way to bring you along, and they're telling the owner, like, I trust this person to come along with me, so make sure that that trust isn't misplaced and that they're happy that they brought you along. But you know, let's go to the next point, but I say we should hear this thing start up. Gosh, this thing just sounds so good. I'm loving driving this thing around. Another thing with networking, just, you know, shoot someone messages, ask. Because I found in life, you don't get the things that you don't ask for. And so if there's someone has a car that you really want to shoot with, and you see their pictures on Instagram and you're just loving it, send them a message. Be like, hey, love your car, absolutely love it. I would love to take some photos for you. And also offer to do the photos for free. Initially, until people are reaching out to you and asking you to do photos and want your expertise, offer to do them for free. Because that is how I've networked so much and got access to these things, because I was just like, hey, I want to give you some killer photos and I'll do it all for free. And your time of bringing your car out and giving me the opportunity to shoot this is payment enough. So that makes the transaction between you and the car owner instantly, like, it makes it so it's not transactional, and you're actually, you know, building a relationship, and you're offering them a service that they're going to gain more value than you will. But in turn, you're building a relationship, you're getting a better portfolio, and this, like, you're just building your network. And then people oftentimes will see that your work was really good, and then they'll usually hire you later on, even though you did that work for free. That I've had so many free clients that have translated to paying customers, but also have, more importantly, translated to friends. And so offering to do your services for free is so important, especially at the start, just to gain your experience. But then when you feel like you're comfortable enough to start charging and you know what to charge, then go for it. And usually the people that you did a good job for before will be more than happy to pay for your service again. So do your shoots for free at the very beginning, build up your skill, and network. So let's recap everything that we just covered. You want to shoot cars that aren't supercars initially, just to build your portfolio, you know, just hone your skills. And then after you get your skills honed and you start reaching out to people, build your network. Go out to car meets, message people on Instagram, just start reaching out to them and offering your services. If you're confident in your work, then start reaching out, build that network up, and, you know, just introductions. And then when you do get the chance to shoot it, just offer to do it for free. Because not only, yeah, you're building your portfolio, you're building your network, and you're providing a service that gives them more value than you're getting in return, but then also you're building those relationships, you're building those friendships, and then when it's time, then you can start charging for your work. So I hope this information was helpful. All these things are what have helped me gain access to these cars and people to trust me with these cars. Like this guy, he just gave me the car for the day just to go enjoy and keep, and then I'll bring him back to him tomorrow. So I get to spend a whole day with this $170,000 Corvette Z06 because I followed those steps that I just laid out for you. And I know if you do that, you guys can have access to cars just like this. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful. Comment down below if there's anything else you'd like to know about just car photography in general. And plus, we finally got some shirts made with the logo. If this is something that you guys are wanting too, I'm debating on putting them available for the public. So if you guys like these shirts, comment down below if you want one. And I really appreciate you coming out, spending this time with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.